Russian experts are estimating the cost of recent food bans announced by the Kremlin against European, American, Australian, and Canadian-made products. Some see it as a possibility of growth for local producers. Others believe Russian businesses are not quite ready for the demand, which is expected to skyrocket in coming weeks and months. CCTV's Daria Bondarchuk reports from Moscow.
In retaliation for Western sanctions imposed on Russia over its actions in Ukraine, Moscow has banned most food imported from the European Union and the US. But it may hit European producers first in the near future. The Russian market accounts for roughly 10% of EU agricultural exports each year, with a total value of some $14 billion. And that, Russian experts say, opens great possibility for local producers.
Food bans are effectively a sort of protecting measure for Russian producers, and they will give small and medium-sized businesses in Russia an opportunity to come out to the market.
Other experts are a bit more cautious, saying Russian agricultural sector is still underdeveloped and may need months to get up to speed and increase production to meet the new demand.
We have lost a lot over the last 20 years. Entire branches are gone, like selection and grain. It's impossible to get up to a required level in a year.
Russian citizens seem to be generally supportive of the measures.
I think this is the right decision. I think our producers need to start working to make their products available to us so that we may start buying our own local produce.
In theory, yes. Why not? We have a lot of our own, many of our own quality products. So we'll be fine. This will not affect us.
To ensure a smooth transition to a more self-sufficient model, Russia is looking for alternative importers, eyeing suppliers from Africa and Asia to Argentina, Brazil and Chile, as well as its closer neighbors. The European Commission has called for an extraordinary expert meeting next week to discuss the impact of the Russian ban on EU food imports. Yet Moscow is hopeful that economic sense in the tit-for-tat war of sanctions will soon prevail and that trade ties with Brussels will not be permanently damaged. Daria Bondarchuk, CCTV, Moscow.